Howdy boys, just want to give you a little bit of an updaters on this truck. This is that same truck I showed you when it was brand new. I want to give you a little bit of a background history of this truck. I wish I could zoom out. There you go. Good old working truck. That's what it tows for. That's what the guy tows for a living. 2-car trailer. Let me show you. Look at 31,000. For all you boys curious of engine hours. Come on, seriously, you're not gonna focus? Let's try that again. My camera didn't focus and it timed out. I wanted to give you guys a background history of what this guy does. Alright, you guys could read that, right? 631 hours, 0.4, and 31,025 miles. What this guy does for a living is he hauls cars, 2-car trailer. Previously, he had a 16 that he calls his old truck. But the reason I'm giving you this info, what really surprised me is his gas mileage, guys. He's saying on a 16 compared to this 2020. On the flats, they don't really differentiate on their gas mileage, but when you know, push comes to shove and the engine needs to work, he's like, this 2020 is far more fuel efficient than my 16 ever was. He typically runs Washington, Oregon, California, and right back. He has this round trip. He does a little over 100,000 a year. But his average is 13.2 to 13.7. That's what he averages, Spokane to Spokane, meaning doing that loop. You know, Washington, Oregon, California, come back up. And he's super happy with it, you know what I mean? I mean, just got to take his word for it. It's not my rig, and I don't have any way of proving him right or wrong. But this is a customer, and this is what he's saying. He's super happy with it. And yeah, so for all you guys out there considering buying these things for a work truck, so far I have nothing but good things to say about it. As far as reviews go, the feedback that I'm getting from actual consumers. Keep in mind, all this guy runs is GMs. His last truck is 16. He gave up on it at 340. The engine went on it at 340, so I just gave up on that truck and hopped into this. So yeah, man. Hopefully this helps some of you boys out there contemplating if these new 2020s are worth a darn. Obviously, with time, you'll be able to tell how reliable they are. But for the first 31,000 miles from day one till now, he never had an issue with it. So never dealerships or any shape or form being down with the vehicle. To my huge surprise, he gets really good gas mileage for what he does. So, I mean, if you ask me, it's a win-win. And once again, it comes down to longevity. Let's see this thing put 3, 4, 5, 600,000 miles on it. See how well it does. So that's my probably number one concern with the V8s. Other than that, shoot, if you're one of those guys that rotates your vehicles every couple years, definitely a solid choice. The Ford, I mean, all three of them are really good, guys. The only reason for my regulars that know that I've been sticking the Rams, the inline 6, those are the guys that will run long miles. I'm not taking any credit away from the V8s. It's just history. Well, I guess I am. History shows the V8s don't do as good as on longevity. So anyways, boys, showed you 31,000 miles. These are original tires, as you can tell. Let's see, probably has about another, oh wow, has another good 20,000 miles left on them. So I'm guessing it doesn't load the trailer too much with a couple vehicles. So if you ask me, I foresee hauling them anywhere from 7 to about 14, 15,000 pounds on this trailer. I mean, it could be a couple passenger vehicles, or it could be good old SUVs on here. You know, he does well, man. Anyways, guys, curious, shoot me the questions. And meanwhile, I'll keep cleaning my supercharger. Alrighty, boys. As always, man, Lord bless you. May Almighty find day. Ciao, bye.